Christmas!
This one's different. Trust
So, we're just.
me. Put the gun down before you kill someone.
Teenage Girl's Diary.
Hello and welcome to another Dollar Store Drive-In. I'm your host Laura,
Huh, Joel.
and we're the Newly Dads.
I wasn't ready.
No. And if you haven't guessed it by the beautiful red and green lights that we've got going on back here, and the little Christmas tree and the little nutcracker, that it's December.
And you can kind of see the Christmas tree here. Not really. Maybe a little.
It's Creepmas. I mean, today's not actually Creepmas,
No.
but
It's getting close, though.
yeah, it is December 1st for us, but probably
Like
mid-December
a week
for
to
you.
Christmas for you guys.
Yes, so
And us by the time
you
we
will
see it.
see Christmas lights probably well into January, because that's how we roll in this mug. Anyways, if this is your first time watching us, this is a half-hour show where we discuss a movie that we've watched. The qualifications for that movie are it has to be under $5. So generally, we find these at the Dollar Tree, Dollar Store, Goodwill, side of the road. Sometimes people hand us movies. Sometimes people send us movies through the interwebs. All sorts of different places. But as long as it's under $5.
Yep. And typically something that's genre film, such as horror, thriller, sci-fi, something in between.
Yes.
And something we've not seen before.
Yes.
Because we've seen it before. Why do we want to talk about it?
Exactly. So this week, Joel randomized the numbers like he does every single week, and he chose the Barge People.
I didn't know barges were such a big thing until I saw this movie.
Barges everywhere. Well, barges are a thing, I think, in other countries.
Apparently.
Right.
It's like a caravan or wearing a jumper.
Yes, the
you know,
British
it's
countryside.
just a word we're not used to hearing a lot of over here. Unless you're talking about like a tugboat or that kind of barge, you know?
Or like a houseboat.
Or
That's really what they were talking about, I think, when they were talking about
But they're
barges.
long and skinny.
Yeah.
Like an RV on
the water.
I was going to say on wheels, but that would be redundant. Or if you're barging in somewhere. There's going to be a lot of barge talk, so get ready. It's going to lose its meaning by the time this is over.
Yeah. Barge-tastic.
Barge.
Lots of barging.
Large barge.
Yeah, I kept saying large barge, sent you.
So, oh yeah, this is the part where you tell us about the storyline?
Yeah.
Oh wait, if it's 6:30 Central Standard Time on Wednesday, there's a possibility you may still be finding us in the YouTube channel for Tingler Television. But if we're not there or the show isn't on there, which it should still be, go to tinglertelevision.com, and there is a section there where you can find out more about how to watch the shows. and there should be a link or a something there that points you in the right direction. You can also go to our Facebook channel, or our Facebook page for the Newly Deads, and I'll make sure and always update that as far as where you can find us. And also, if there's a chat available, you can chat with us in there. We typically try to be there every Wednesday at 6:30 Central Standard Time to talk to you about the episode. And if you watch the previous episode, you know what we're going to watch. You can watch it. You can talk about it. We can talk about anything else, barges, food, whatever.
Creepmas.
Yeah.
What is your Creepmas traditions? Do you celebrate Christmas? Do you celebrate Yule? Do you celebrate Hanukkah?
What are you wearing? You know, all the usual questions.
You know, Kwanzaa?
Huh?
Whatever. We kind of celebrate a combination of Yule and Christmas.
Mm-hmm. And Creepmas.
Well, Creepmas is a given.
I mean, yeah. Creepmas, Christmas, Yule. Those three
Main things.
seem to be the thing.
The theme.
The thing.
Yes. But we're here to talk about this movie, The Barge People. Okay, so a group of friends sets off for a relaxing weekend away from the canals, or away on the canal. I can't talk. Canals of the glorious British countryside, unaware of the flesh-eating mutants lurking in the water, ready and waiting to feed. The Barge People is a highly entertaining and satisfying gory horror film from Starburst magazine.
Do you take your reviews from a magazine that is about candy?
Starburst.
We do, apparently.
Satisfyingly gory.
I mean, there's a lot
Starburst
of
magazine.
I mean, there's a lot of like spraying of wet things everywhere.
A pure adrenaline ride. Entertainmentfocus.com. Wait, Entertainment Focus. No, entertainment-focus.com.
Look it up, kids. See if it's a real thing.
I don't think it is.
I'll maybe check it out and put a little thing about it here. But we'll find out. Maybe, I don't know. We've got thoughts on this
We
film.
watched several of these RLJE films.
Yeah, they're kind of like IT and distribution, or Uncorked or Wild Eye releasing. You know, they do a lot of kind of low budget direct to video Dollar Tree kind of films.
Yeah.
So speaking of which, I just went to the Dollar Tree this last week and
Scored a
like,
bunch of fun things.
a bunch of movies to add to the watch list, and a couple things for you guys out there for future things. Anyway, what were you gonna say? Sorry.
I don't remember.
Something about RJL releasing. RJLE.
That's it.
Okay.
All right. So, to get you in the mood for The Barge People,
Ooh.
I think you should watch the trailer.
Bailey just went, what? You talking to me?
Both dogs are like,
Are you talking to me?
and they're like taking naps. So, yeah, we've got dogs. If this is your first time watching, this is our house.
Yes. We have 2 dogs
We're
and a
not in
fish.
a studio.
And a lot of spiders and a couple of
Spiders.
teenagers-ish.
Yeah.
Teen
Well,
and
no,
20
adults.
teenagers. Adults, we'll just say other adults in the house.
Young adults.
Anyway, so where is it?
You want me to whistle for it again?
I don't know where it is, though. Where's it coming from?
I don't know.
Oh, you leaving that up to me?
Mhm.
Oh, she's trying to be nice to me today. Okay,
There it is.
the trailer.
We'll be right back.
So here we are, on a barge for one crazy weekend of fun and laughter.
Oh, I missed you.
Oh, I love the air out here. Makes me feel so alive.
Steered one of these beauties before, have you?
Yeah.
Well, any trouble, give me a call.
Trouble? It's going to be a great weekend. I can feel it.
I'd get in your barge and go back the way you came if I was you.
Oh.
And we're back.
I have to cut that out.
I do that to him all the time. I just like push play, and then he's like, "Ooh." What'd you think of the trailer? Did you like it? Did Joel mess around with it?
I never know
Probably.
until I actually watch the trailer,
Probably.
but we'll see. Depends
Yeah.
on the trailer. Sometimes I can't bring myself to do it.
Yeah. All right. What you got? He's got some stats on this movie. Pull out
Oh.
your sheet.
All right. So I take notes, and sometimes I draw pictures, and someday maybe you guys will see that. I talk about that all the time.
What'd
It
you
hasn't
draw?
happened yet. She's trying to get me to jump the gun here.
What is that? A barge
that?
person? Oh, you drew a barge.
Before I knew what the barge people look like, really.
I mean, you're pretty close.
And then a robot and a bell, because they were talking about the bells of something. I don't know, there's some sort of bell comment in there.
Yeah.
And there's, my robot, but I blew him up because I liked the way he looked. So I made him bigger. Because I like to draw robots.
It is a thing for him.
Yeah. I have a whole coloring book of robots. We'll see it someday. Someday. So this is from 2018. Currently sitting at 4.2 out of 10 on the Internet Movie Database. It is directed by Charles Steeds.
Like horses.
It's actually Charlie Steeds. Yeah, I don't know, Steeds? Is that right? For, steed? This is
Sure.
Steed? I thought it's ST. I don't know. I'll put it here if I remember to look it up. He is known for Dead Man Apocalypse. Because that's what you want in an apocalypse, is a dead man. Escape from Cannibal Farm.
That sounds fun.
Sounds like something we would watch. And Death Ranch.
And barge people.
And barge people. Death Ranch is not what we eat. We eat just regular ranch. Death Ranch is a little too spicy for me. But milk is too spicy for me, so.
It's true.
This is written by Christopher Lombard, who is known for The Barge People, and some short films.
So just the bard.
I don't know.
A bard. I
Just
said
the bard. I don't
The
think
barge.
Christopher's maybe going to be writing anything much else, but we'll see. We'll get to that. So this stars one Mark McCurdy, who is known for Electric Man. Sounds like the superhero movie. Vampire Virus, which I thought vampirism was like a... I mean, is it a virus?
Yeah.
Kind of.
It affects your blood.
You got to be bitten to get turned
Mhm.
and either die or you become a vampire. or-
There's many movies that kind of hint around to it that it's a virus.
And a werewolf in England, not to be confused with an American werewolf in London. It's kind of like the flip of that, but it's a werewolf in England.
But it's still in England.
It's still in England, yeah.
So it's not really a flip of that.
Right, but instead of
there's
an
just no-
American
There's just no
werewolf
American.
in London, it's a werewolf in England that we don't know where they're from. They may be from England, or they may be from
France.
France. Who knows? You'd have to watch the movie.
China.
This also has Kate Speak, which in the film she has like a three-name thing.
Davies.
Kate Davies Speak. But in the Internet Movie Database, she's just known as Kate Speak. She is known for, I thought this was funny, Dead House, Dead Love, and a short film called Dead Air. That's dead.
Seriously?
I don't think they're related. I think that she just happened to be into a bunch of things that have the word dead in them.
She's like...
Again, with the,
And then when the barge people came around, she's like, thank God.
it used to be known as the Dead Barge People, but she made them change it. And she was also in a film called Kaleidoscope Man, which I had to put in there just because I thought it was a fun name for a movie. Sounds like a bad 80s movie, or They Might Be Giants sequel song. If you know, you know.
Kaleidoscope man, kaleidoscope.
She knows. That's why I married her.
Kaleidoscope can.
All right. So at this point in the discussion, my lovely wife turns to me and says,
What'd you think?
and I'm like, all right, show's over. Let's go home.
You do that a lot.
What?
You just like, show's over.
I mean,
You wrote a lot of notes.
I did. I think I wrote maybe the most notes I've ever written, or close. Because I had to go into a separate section to write more because I ran out of space, and instead of drawing more pictures, I did that. Well, let's put it this way. It wasn't What's the worst one on our list right now? What beat out Dead Sea? Finally.
I don't remember. It's that bad.
I'm trying to remember what it was now.
Anyways. What
It's
about
not Dead Sea, which I always make Dead Sea pop out and say hello whenever we get to that. But it's not as bad as whatever that movie was that all of a sudden we're both drawing a blank on. Hopefully one of us will remember before the end of the thing, otherwise I'll have to
I'm
dig it
trying.
up. But it was not good. Let's put it that way. It starts out with 4 people being dead in the first 5 minutes, which you're like, okay, I see where we're going. Has a 70s/80s kind of style intro. Felt very kind of like they were going for a
Grindhousey.
kind of thing with the logo and everything. And then soon after that, we realized that it was just a smidge above shot on video. It was a video. It was shot on video, but it wasn't like a low budget VHS looking shot on video. It was a higher quality, but it was definitely not professional.
Yeah.
And I wrote in quotes here, "You've been barge peopled," because that's what we would say whenever somebody would be killed by a barge person, that they were being barge peopled.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not. This isn't a derogatory thing about people that live on barges, because, hey man, if that's what you want to do, more power to you.
Yeah, because there was people who are not
Just normal
creatures
folks. Yeah,
that lived on the barges, and I was like, well, it's like a houseboat. That's
Yeah.
a normal thing.
exactly.
But
So,
then yeah, but then I don't know,
it sounds derogatory, but the barge people in the film are mutant amphibian mutants or
Yeah.
something, and they don't actually live on barges, which is the thing that I found kind of weird. They live in a warehouse next to the
barges.
where the barges are, right?
so it's why? So who's the barge people?
Is it the what'd they call them? The monkeys. They said something. They called them some sort of monkey, and it was calling them a meth head.
It started with an S.
Oh, see, we are dropping the ball.
I thought you
this
wrote it
morning.
down.
I thought I did too, and I'm looking at my notes here to see if I could find
And you
it.
even looked it up.
I did look it up, but on my it might still be in my search, but
Tweaker monkey or something, or it wasn't monkey.
it was monkey.
Was it a monkey?
Yeah, it was some sort of monkey. This is good show right here, folks. Sorry.
It's early.
But yeah, it's strange because they're known as barge people, but they don't live on a barge. They live close to barges.
They attack people who are on barges, but I think they're the barge people.
I think that's the idea. But what's strange though is that one of the main people in the film is a trio that live on a barge that are on the same strip where the main characters are, that interact with them and they become kind of another antagonist. But they don't have any sort of run-in with the barge people until the outliers show up. Till these people that are on their little vacation show up, and then they're for some reason now they're food for the barge people. I don't understand why that is the case, unless they were traveling and they just happened to stop at the same time. It's never really clarified. The cinematography was interesting because they tended to do a lot of day shots and they didn't account for the sunlight, and so there's a lot of stuff that's really washed out and kind of hard to see what the hell was going on.
Yeah, and you could see light coming through the windows, but it's supposed to be night.
Yeah, they were doing some day for night stuff going on, but they weren't doing a good job of kind of
Paying attention to the lighting.
um
Lighting is key.
I also said what's with all the barges, but we already talked about that. And that the word
What's the deal with all the barges?
the word barge lost its meaning by the end of it because we just like saying that. It also, there was a bar that was located on the waterfront, so I called it the Bar Barge. And about that time, and she made the large barge reference. It was about the time that the Bar Barge showed up that my wife did something. What did you do?
I fell asleep.
So for those of you who watch this show with any regularity at all, even if you've only seen it a couple times, you know that if she falls asleep, that's a bad sign.
I wasn't really into it.
Yeah, she tried.
I am a sleepy person, but
She did wake up towards the last third
I always
of
do
it.
one of these, and then I'm like, I'm awake. I'm awake. I've been awake. I know what's happening.
So she popped up at one point and she said, "Barge people are dicks." And she's right. They are.
The barge people are dicks.
Yeah, that's what she said, and I wrote it down, and I'm like, we don't usually like any sort of cursing on this show for whatever reason. We try to keep it, even though there's cursing in the trailers and blood and guts and
I
gore.
feel like dicks isn't that bad.
But that's not, yeah.
It's a sporting goods store.
Right, they were all named Richard.
Yeah.
But they really are, and I wonder why they're so hungry. Like, the entire time they're interacting with anybody
Well, he
else,
said that he enjoys
they're eating people.
eating while they're alive to feel their fear.
Yeah, but like, they just burst in and just start chowing on everybody.
And
even after
like-
they're dead, they're still eating them.
You'll see when you see the poster, but like that's pretty much what they look like. And so their masks aren't that great, but they're like they do that a lot.
They're
right?
not bad.
No,
I mean,
they do that a lot.
They make a lot of chewing face noises or facial expressions. I don't know what's happening, but it's sort of like that. And there's a scene like, so you get the beginning, the main characters show up, they rent a barge, they start going down the river, they go through a lock, etc., etc. Then the second act happens, kind of get the build up, and they meet the other antagonists, and they kind of have a run-in, and they go to the bar, and then that happens, and then the third act happens, and the barge people attack them on their own on their barge, and all of a sudden it just goes off the rails. Like, for the next 20 minutes, it's barge people chewing on people and people screaming and occasionally trying to fight back, and it lasts forever. Like, it's just this really long time and every time you stab or cut a barge person,
It's water.
it's like kind of a blood, but not really.
Sprays
it's more
out.
water. Yeah, if you've ever seen an anime or Kill Bill, it's like that. It's just like psst, just like spraying out of them.
And like this one guy was like hella stabbing a barge person, and so he was just like and it's just like water spraying,
And he just keeps stabbing them.
and they
over
don't
and over.
die. You know, he's just stabbing them.
He just keeps stabbing them, and they keep. I mean, they're able to be killed, but the way he's doing it, he just keeps water just everywhere. Then there's a big fight scene between the main bad barge guy and one of the main last two people.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to give anything away in case you want to watch this. And all of a sudden he whips out this weapon and it's got a chain on it, and all of a sudden it's like ninja barge people.
I
Like,
do remember seeing that.
they were fighting like ninja style. Like, apparently the barge people have some sort of formal martial arts training.
I thought he had like a cleaver on the end of it.
He does. It's not really an appropriate weapon for the end of a chain, but yeah. So instead of having the appropriate thing that he would have if he was truly a ninja barge person,
So stupid.
he's just attached it somehow, and he's winging it around. And
Let's all watch this together.
I gotta tell you, just from experience, if you put a bladed weapon of any sort that doesn't have the right weight into it on the end of a
Chain.
chain and you fling it around, you're probably going to hit somebody. It's going to hurt, but the chances of you hitting them with the bladed end in any way that's going to actually cause damage is pretty minimal.
Yeah.
It's going to either wing them, like it's going to bounce off them, or you're going to hit them with the hard part where it's not sharp and they're going to be like bruised. Not that I would know from experience. This has a bad script. I didn't care about any of the characters. Most of them were dicks.
Yeah.
I
Even
didn't-
the ones that I thought I was going to like kind of turned into dicks. So the barge people are dicks. That's just the whole movie. That's what it should say on the bottom.
It should just
The barge people are dicks.
should just be called the dicks. The prosthetics, like, well, I felt like they weren't too bad.
They're all right, but like the I was talking more about like the way that they would move.
The moving, yeah, and then all of a sudden, like, they don't do
They
anything
move, that's
except
a lot.
chew on people for most of the movie, and all of a sudden they start talking. Barge people can talk.
Barge people are people.
Yeah,
Barge people are people too.
I guess so.
They're just
he's
dicks.
like, I don't remember what he said, but he's like, I want to eat your
flesh.
And he like cuts off his finger, and he's like, "Here, you take it, Joe," or whatever the barge guy's name.
your snack.
And the guy, you'd think he would just like put a whole thing in his mouth and chew on it, but he's just got like a little ear of corn. And he's like, it's just weird.
Like one of those little mini ears of corn.
Yeah, I don't know why he chews it like that. I guess there's a bone inside, and they don't
Yeah.
want to hurt their teeth.
They don't
maybe?
eat bones.
It felt a little like The Descent, but not in a good way.
Yeah.
And
And why did they live in
a warehouse down by the river.
And how did they turn into that?
They didn't have a van. They did explain that.
Oh.
There's a really,
After I fell
really
asleep.
horrible exposition scene where one of the main characters gets away, makes it to the road, hitches a ride with a dude in a truck. The dude's like, "What are you doing out here? You know, normally I wouldn't be this far out at 3 a.m. in the morning if it wasn't for my job." He's like, "I have a job where I dump toxic waste into the lake."
Oh.
And he's like, "It doesn't hurt anything, so what do I care?
Oh.
I've been doing this job for 30 years."
And that one guy,
ever-"
they ended up, like, in the beginning running into a scientist that
Yeah.
was, like, testing the water along the way.
Very subtle exposition.
Yes. So,
Yeah,
I
so
get it.
The guy's like, "Nothing bad's ever happened. Never had any reports of any mutations or any weird stuff happening. So I just do my job and it's all good."
Meanwhile,
and then,
barge people are, like, being produced.
And then the barge person like gets out and murders his face. So after 30 years of him never running into a single barge person at 3 a.m. dumping toxic waste into their river that they are being born from, then he does when he picks up the hitchhike lady. That lady that's not hitchhiker, but
Yeah.
one of the non-barge people.
Right.
And then the ending happens, and I'm like, all right, I'm out.
Is that bad? I fell asleep, like, legit at the end. I woke up right when I do that sometimes. I'll be like sawing logs, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh. And then I'm like, damn it. I, like, see, like, the ending, like, it just cuts to, like, where they start doing the credits. I was like,
Yeah, I wish somebody else would have barged in and ended it earlier, because
yeah.
if you want to hear the ending, I'll tell you later, but it was not,
No.
wasn't worth the hour and 22 minutes or whatever that we spent.
Okay.
Just putting it that way.
So, on a scale of 1 to 5 chain cleavers.
Sounds like Beaver's older brother. I'd leave it to be.
Chain cleaver.
Honey, get chain.
I like it.
She said
like
it. This is a solid like half.
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 Well, I'm going to have to give it 0. Because I fell asleep during it. Wasn't entertained.
It's not the lowest, kids, but
No.
it's even beat Dead Sea.
I don't remember what the -3 one was that you did. Anyways.
Well, I'll put it up here. We'll figure it out after
Yeah.
the show. I don't want to spend more time on that when
No.
we're getting close to the ending.
So if they don't want to watch The Barge People, but they do want to watch a movie and they want to know what you would recommend, what would you say you would recommend?
One that does not have a single barge in it. It does not take place in the water or around the water, anywhere near water, but it does involve mutated people that murder friendly people that are traveling across country in their trailer / Winnebago type thing that's almost like a barge.
Did a trailer show up again?
No. Oh,
No.
wait. Yeah, actually, it always does. I would recommend the 2006 Alexandra Aja remake of The Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah, I like that one.
The original Wes Craven, as much as I love you, Wes, rest in peace, that film just does not ever speak to me. I've watched it several times, even
The
with Joe
remake
Bob.
is creepy.
But the remake is on point. I even like the sequel to the remake, which
Also rapey.
all of those are. Like a lot of the early Wes Craven stuff was like that. I was almost said Wes Anderson. Wes Anderson, I don't think is rapey at all. Just up his own butt. But anyway, so did I say that? I did. So yeah, that's what I would recommend. It is a little harsh, and so if you like your horror movies a little less making you feel like you need a shower afterwards, I wouldn't recommend it to you. But if you want a very well directed, well shot, good special effects, good characterizations, and something that will make you go, oof, I don't want to be anywhere near those people, there you go.
Avoid the hills.
At all costs.
And the barges.
And the barges. And the sequel is not bad. It's not as good as the original, but it is good enough to watch at least once.
And so what are we watching next week?
Oh yes, by randomization.
Oh, wait.
But so long, barge people.
Mm-hmm.
We have been blessed to watch.
Oh, yeah. Elizabeth Shue in Firstborn.
From 2007.
Stay away from the baby.
Stay away from the baby. So I'm never really
Oh my God, this
keen
is
on demon baby movies or whatever, but some of them are okay, and that is a long thing. Do we have time for that?
Yes. All right, ready? Laura, Academy Award nominee Elizabeth Shue, is living the perfect life with an adoring husband. All that seems to be missing for her is a baby, but be careful what you wish for. After finally becoming pregnant and moving to the suburbs, Laura begins to feel alone and isolated in their beautiful, huge, but secluded home. When the baby is born, she quickly finds that motherhood is more challenging than she expected and gradually begins falling into postpartum depression.
Uh-oh.
That's sad. Saddled with the primal maternal need to protect her infant at all costs, Laura slowly begins to question whether her child is in danger or whether she is losing her grip on sanity. From a mouse-infested basement with a mysterious diary hidden in its walls to the strange new nanny who appears on her doorstep, Firstborn abounds with the creepy aspects and haunting details of a first-rate psychological thriller. That's long.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to be talking about next week. So if you want to watch it, go find it somewhere that it is streaming. I'll maybe throw this up here so you know. If you'd like to find us, you can find us at thenewlydeads.com. Hopefully soon to be updated one of these days soon. Check tinglertelevision.com for information as far as where to watch and when, because I don't think the time will change, but the destination may change.
Yes.
Am I forgetting anything?
No.
No.
Thank you very much for watching, and until next time,
Keep it cheap and creepy.
bye!
Go look after your mother and sister. Where are you going?
I'm gonna finish this. Goodbye, Tom.
Okay, which one of you spiked my hot toddy with laxative? Oh, you are so dead. Happy holidays from Mr. Peace Theater.
Welcome, listeners, to the gathering place of two big bald buddies who dare to delve into the horrors of the unknown. This is the Horror Basement and Beyond, where Johnny and his co-conspirator in all things mysterious, the one and only Jim Jam. They take you on a hair-raising journey through the realms of horrors, where shadows whisper secrets, cryptids lurk in the shadows, and extraterrestrial beings may just be watching. But fear not, because the only truly frightening thing in our basement is our passion for the unexplained. We're not just your average podcast. We're the big bald buddies who bring you a spine-tingling blend of horror, mysterious phenomena, cryptids, aliens, and even a dash of culinary curiosity. Yes, you heard that right. We'll explore the eerie and satiate your appetite for the strange and unusual, while keeping it as funny as we can. So buckle up as we venture into the depths of the Horror Basement and beyond, where nightmares come to life, mysteries unfold, and two big bald buddies guide you through the unknown with a blend of terror, humor, and a hunger for the unexplained. It's time to face your fears and join us in the darkness, because down here every creak, every rustle, and every story has a sinister tale to tell. Welcome to the Horror Basement and beyond.
Welcome to the Horror Basement and Beyond with the Big Bald Buddies, Jim Jam and Johnny. I'm one of your hosts, Johnny, and as always, Jim Jam is here with us.
Jim Jam here. Look at awesome shirt.
Tuckerdale.
Had to have it. Y'all know it's one of our most favorite movies.
If you're listening to this, he has a Tucker and Dale shirt on.
Yeah.
Best horror comedy ever made.
Yeah. You know, there's actually not really no merch. No one actually does no merch for this. Usually you see like cavity colors or something, but no one has it. I had to get this off of like a TeePublic website called Redbubble.
Oh yeah. Well, let's be honest. Tucker and Dale. A lot of people don't know what it is.
It's a damn shame.
Yeah, it is a shame. So, one of the best horror movies, comedy movies. I mean, ever.
I'm trying to get it played at Full Moon Cineplex.
It's a fantastic movie.
Yes, definitely.
So first off, we want to say next week, December 27th, there will not be a podcast.
No.
Jim Jam will be going out of town for Christmas with his fam.
Yep.
Which is thumbs up. You know, that's always good.
Be expecting videos from Pigeon Forge.
Yes, we have the Big Ball Buddy meetup this Thursday, December 21st at Zany's. If you believe there's probably still tickets available to go watch Mick Foley. If you can, if you want to, sign up, come and hang out. It's just gonna be chill.
Hell yeah.
None of us drink, so
No, we're just gonna sip on some sodas and water or whatnot.
yeah, and just eat some food and listen to Mick Foley talk. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So if you can and you want to, you got $30 or whatever, come hang out with us. But December 27th, there will not be a podcast. We'll be back for the new year. We're going to take a week off for Christmas. With that being said, hope everyone has a great holiday, great Christmas. If you're off work, freaking awesome. I'm going to be off that week. If you got work, man, I hope you can make the best of it. I hope it's a good week for you.
I'll be off that week too.
Yeah.
I've been off for 3 months.
Because you're a loser.
But guess what? As long as my drug test comes back good and
it will. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it will. I'm Mr. Mountain Dew, dog.
Yeah. So
hard Mountain Dew.
Yeah. But yeah, so hope everyone has a great holiday,
Yeah, that's real.
We'll see you in the new year. Make sure, as we always say, don't drink and drive on New Year's Eve, man.
Hell no.
Get a ride.
It ain't worth that.
Call someone.
Look, there's fucking Uber and Lyft and all that.
There's even people, like groups that do free rides in areas. Just don't fuck your life up. It ain't worth it.
Hell no.
But have fun because it's gonna be a fun New Year. So.
Can you believe it, Johnny? 2023 is almost done.
Yeah, I know, man.
In the books.
It's crazy. 2024 is coming up.
That's gonna be a lot of fucking movies coming out because of the writer's strike and all that ended. So a lot of the movies are gonna be done and ready to go.
And also, the unfortunate part is it's going to be a shitty year because of politics.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to be here to give you entertainment. There's going to be a lot of movies, and we're going to avoid all the real stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, we don't. You listen to us and watch us for years. We don't talk about that shit.
No.
We're here. We're here to.
We only give you conspiracies about that shit, like how both sides are out to get us all and keep us divided because they're pieces of shit. And also, they're covering up the ice wall because the earth is flat.
Heard that first. Well, you didn't hear it first, but you heard that.
No, I don't. Or Hollow Earth. They're covering up that. What if we are in Hollow? What if space is out there in the real world, like the actual Earth?
So what's up?
The space. We're in the middle of the earth and we don't know it. What if that's it?
So if we go straight up, what are we doing?
Well, you can't. That's why rockets go like this. They don't go straight up, they go curved.
Why?
Good question. Ask them. Why is that? Because all of them land in the ocean. They never go to space. Neil deGrasse Tyson said that there's actually no people, the only people that have been to space are the ones that have walked on the moon. Everyone else is just in low Earth orbit. So there's actually really technically only astronauts that are the people that go into the moon. So, and the only people who've been out of space is people that have gone to the moon. So look them up. Conspiracy theories. That's what we do.
Johnny over here blowing my fucking mind.
Think about it though. Like the space station is low Earth orbit. All the satellites and stuff. No one really goes to outer space.
scary place.
But yeah.
They're the unknown.
It smells like burnt stuff, apparently.
How do they smell it? They
I don't
can't
know.
take their helmet off. Won't their
That's
head
what I'm
fucking
saying, dude.
explode or some shit?
That's what I'm saying. Remember they said that, I think I seen somewhere where it's,
Because Coke tried to make it taste like that?
I think they try to make theirs taste like s'mores or some garbage.
Stupid shit. Fuck
What the
Coke.
horrible.
Fuck Coke in the face.
They have made a lot of horrible drinks in 2023. So hopefully we get to dog them a little bit more in 2024.
They made mistakes of other... Yeah, anyways.
Yeah.
It's all good because Mr. Mountain Dew now.
Yeah, you're moving forward, man. But yeah, if you got any conspiracy theories, you can always leave us a voicemail at 931-325-9755. We're going to hit that early today, just so you know. This will be repeated throughout, but if you got any good conspiracy theories, please text us or leave us a voicemail at 931-325-9755. And if you're watching this, it's scrolling across the screen all the time.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
you can call us right now. Well, I mean,
we're not going to
we're
answer.
recording, but
Yeah. We're not going to answer, but...
what if you did answer?
Well, maybe when if
No, we
we
want
get
to
some
voicemail.
traction, we can now do that. But
We could put it out there live, and you could call live.
Hell yeah.
And be on the podcast and be like, I see the green guy walk around in the dark. But how'd you see him if it was dark? With my eyeballs. Anyways, so we're gonna move on forward to.
I want to tease something though. This, we was talking about this. I got something in the works.
Yeah,
Some
I think
new work.
I think he was supposed to try to keep it a secret, but he actually showed me some of it. So,
Well, but
who's gonna be that?
who's gonna be who?
Who's gonna be the girl?
Amy.
So you're this guy.
I'm that guy. You're that guy. Because he's got the woman, and you're a single guy, so it makes sense, right?
Oh, okay.
And then that's
I
gonna
mean,
be
he's
Amy.
got a nice beard.
But we're.
He got a shitty beard.
But it's not. It's our faces.
I'm just fucking with you,
But
dude.
then beside that is gonna be Doc.
Oh.
So it's
That's weird.
and it's gonna be called the Big Ball Buddies versus Evil, featuring the Gorgeous Schools. And it's gonna be available.
Words.
It's gonna be available for shirts.
Cool.
You gonna wear it?
Why not? I have a thing about wearing my own face on my shirt. I find it to be weird. I do.
Well, I'm getting you one, and you're gonna fucking wear it, and you're gonna like it.
I think it's kind of vain.
It's not vain. It's our
I'm
merch.
wearing my own face on my shirt.
So you don't like wearing the Big Ball Buddy shirt?
No, it's weird. Now, if we're at a convention, I'm okay with it because I'm advertising who we are. But like just out in regular day public, I'm a little self-conscious about it.
Damn, man, you making me feel like I should be too.
Well, you don't have. Not everybody has to be. Like that's on me. You know what I'm saying? That's on me. I'm self-conscious about a lot of stuff. But if you wear it, I'm glad you wear it. You're comfortable with yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with
No,
me.
sure it's weird. You should be comfortable with your face, dog.
I'm just saying, like it's okay to be comfortable with yourself. I'm not. That's the problem.
It's okay to be comfortable with yourself.
I know, but I can't be. I'm not. I don't like myself that much. So there you go.
You should love yourself, Johnny.
Yeah. Weird. Anyways.
What's not weird?
That is cringe.
Terrified. Hold on. This
Big Ball Buddy
report.
Yeah, the Big Ball Buddy report is on now. Hit the music, Jim Jam.
Ball Buddy report.
Buddy report.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead, Jim Jam. Go ahead.
Terrifier 3. More talks of it. Gets October 2024 release.
Which I think we talked about this. I thought
you was saying, I could have swore you said something about you think it'll be
Halloween. I thought
no, it's gonna be at Christmas because it's gonna be
well,
taking place at Christmas, but it's coming out. It's coming out.
Well, I think they'll probably want it put out in October just to try to get more money.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. But it's not going to start filming until February. Scroll down.
No. This ain't the one. That's a different one. But
That's a different one?
it's already started filming, I think.
Oh. I thought, maybe I looked at the different thing then. I don't know.
Mark your calendars.
October 25th, sequel to Terrifier 2. It's going to be a sequel. So, there we go. We'll see. I mean, if it's...
Do you think it's going to be another 3-hour movie?
I hope not. I think the 3-hour thing was because it was fan funded, as far as the crowd funded, and I think they wanted to give back to the people, the fans that funded it, and they made it long. Hopefully, it's not another 3-hour movie. It doesn't need to be a 3-hour movie. Terrifier 2 was okay. It was a good movie. The story was a little out there. Look, I've even heard it from other people. Like, what's up with all the girl wearing the wings and
she's the hero.
And that's what I said. I was like, but if you listened, you watched closely, the father Drew, and that was the character of the father. Blah blah blah. If you watch the movie, you know.
And I was wrong. You were right. Just
Yeah.
said it. My bad.
Terrifier 3 will begin filming this February. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I thought it was talking about. But this article is talking about director Damon Leone has a movie in development with Sam Raimi's Ghost House Pictures. So
Sam Raimi, hell yeah.
But first, Terrifier 3 will begin filming in February.
Hold on. Before we move on, do you think that Terrifier 3 will be good? As good with them doing a super short filming process and editing within, what is that?
7, 8 months.
Yeah, 8 months. Because if filming in February, you got 8 months till October. Right? So 8, 9 months, just say. And I know the claim is that he filmed a lot of stuff. He filmed so much stuff for Terrifier 2 that he could make a third movie, but this don't seem like that's the case.
Well, that might be why it's only going to take this amount of time, because he's already got a lot of footage.
But he would already had to do the Christmas stuff in that movie.
Well, I'm just saying. Well,
you know what I mean, though, right?
Maybe he has stuff where he can put it in certain parts that
you can CGI a Christmas tree in.
Where it can play, because not everybody's bedrooms are going to be Christmas hooked and shit.
Well, no, but you still have the holiday feel has to be there.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know.
Anyway,
it's all speculation because,
let us know what you think. Hit us up in some comments or whatever, and let us know what you think if that's going to be enough time to make a really good movie. But anyways, sorry about you. Sorry.
Oh, the girl that you said with the wings will be coming back.
Oh, she's so beautiful. That is one gorgeous woman. I would just say that.
Chris Jericho will be back.
Work of art.
Oh,
so Chris Jericho will be in Terrifier 3. Maybe they already filmed his part.
Trying to see
Sam Raimi Ghost House Pictures certainly has our attention. From the way this is worded, it's unclear whether Ghost House is developing a film based on Leone's ideas or if they're developing one of his ideas for him to direct.
That's pretty interesting.
I would like to see him direct some movies that aren't his ideas.
So like him just direct like
like Sam Raimi. Like you come in and you kind of have your twist on it. Like Sam Raimi did Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man. Didn't he do some Spider-Man movies?
I think so.
Yeah, and they're really good movies. Like the new Doctor Strange movie was fantastic.
Adam Green, he only does movies he writes. But
I just think it'd be cool just to see like what his would look like.
Yeah, I definitely.
I mean, M. Night Shyamalan only does his movies, so just saying.
He's famous enough; he can get away with that.
Well, I think that's all he's ever done.
Killing off of it.
Well, let's be honest, I like it.
Huh?
I like M. Night Shyamalan. I'm not shy away from that.
His daughter. Did we put that in here? We talked about it, didn't we? His daughter's movie coming out, The Watcher. His daughter's directing her first movie. I think we mentioned something about it.
Maybe. I don't remember.
Yeah. M. Night Shyamalan's daughter has got a movie coming out called The Watcher.
Oh, cool.
So, following in her father's footsteps.
Yeah, do you think Damien Leone's new project will be good with Sam Raimi's Ghost House Pictures? So it won't be out for 2 years. Let's be honest.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
But I saw this and I thought of Johnny, and I would.
Cue the sexy sax man, baby. The Lost Boys is being turned into a shitty musical.
You wouldn't go watch it?
No. Hate musicals.
You might love this one because it has.
I probably would go. I'm down with like
Go and would you,
watching plays.
Would
But
you
like if this was like a movie musical, I'm not down.
Would you?
It has to be live.
Would you rock your Lost Boys shirt?
I would be down because I do like live musicals. You know what I mean? Because it's just something different. People there doing it in person.
Do you think Corey Feldman will be in it, singing his garbage ass songs?
I did not realize he'd been singing since 1990s.
Back king.
Yeah, since the early 90s.
He brings the crowd though.
Well, because people want to watch the train wreck, man. You can't fucking turn your head from the car crash. Like it is. Y'all need to go watch some Corey Feldman action. He busted his mouth on that freaking microphone that one night. Oh, but he's a comeback king. He does the Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah, he loves some Michael Jackson moves. You can tell he's very influenced by Michael Jackson.
I think he was friends with Michael Jackson. Really, I think he was.
Probably was.
Because I mean, he really, yeah, he
dresses like he dances like him.
But anyway, what does that say? Yeah, Corey Feldman and hand. Oh, yeah. So yeah, stage team that includes It's Always Sunny Philadelphia writer EP David Hornsby, parade director Michael Arden, and pop rock band The Rescues are all in on this. This is director Aiden's first musical since winning the Tony Award for Best Musical Direction in 2023 for Parade. I don't know what that is. Yeah, it sounds like it's in good hands. I mean, if they stick with the story, I would be totally down to watch it. And I hope they have a Nanook.
A Nanook?
Yeah, Nanook, the dog.
Oh, gotcha.
Where it starts going crazy and he's like, "Stay away." What are you freebasing, man?
Hold on, we're talking about freebasing, huh?
Yeah, is that what he says? I can't remember the exact line. Inquiring minds want to know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And man, love that movie so much.
Eventually, Johnny's gonna get a.
I wish the Lost Boys was
Would
a
you
Christmas
say you was gonna get a Lost Boys tattoo?
Oh yeah, I'm going to get a Lost Boys tattoo.
Yeah, comic book.
Yeah, I'm going to get the actual comic book of Vampires Everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to put it like right here.
It'll be small as fuck.
Well, Jimmy, my tattoos are.
She's got claws over here.
Yeah, like what do you? Oh, you got Jimmy's got a tattoo now, and now he can judge everyone on their size of tattoos. Cause I got one big tattoo. Good God.
Whatever.
Look at fucking. I mean, look at Doctor Strange.
True. I hadn't posted mine yet because it's not done, and I was. And my tattoo artist
criticize the size of my tattoos.
Dixon said not to post them because it's understandable with the cover up, so it's not.
Oh yeah, you don't want to on a cover up, especially because people will criticize, and then it'll get in your fucking head because you're already going to be in your head on a new tattoo. I can look at.
Well, I already am because it's not complete, and I can still see my old tattoo in it. But I'm just like, man, because I'm going to.
It's art, man.
Yeah,
art's not perfect.
I'm going the 4th to get it finished. God, I can't wait.
Yeah.
You'll see on my social media.
But he's like a little baby when it comes to tattoos. I can't believe you drove down there by yourself.
No one else was going to go with me.
I just can't believe,
Johnny wouldn't take off work to go with me. So.
You take off work to go with me to go get my tattoos? No. You know how horrible it would be to just sit there and be like, this is fun. While somebody else is getting tattooed. It'd be so boring.
I didn't expect no one to go. It's fine. It wasn't no big deal. I was just shooting the shit.
See, the eagle I have on the back of my leg, I got it done in Franklin.
Yeah, that's a good little ride, huh?
Oh, it's an hour away. We'll never drive an hour for a tattoo again.
Yeah, I'm driving to Lone Wolf Tattoo. But, it's Ben Dixon.
He's a good artist. He's a good friend. He's a good dude.
We've known him for a long time, and I've always wanted to get one, and I finally figured out what I wanted, and he's doing it.
Yeah.
But it's a UFO abduction tattoo.
But it really makes me want to. I wish I'd already scheduled to get my arm finished. It would have been done in November if I would have scheduled it back in July.
Yeah.
That's how long the wait for my tattoo artist is. It's
Yeah.
fucking.
But yeah, I got
Or is it
Mothman.
September? I don't
But
even remember.
being kind of surprised because I really just wanted Bigfoot and the UFO and stuff. But he's got Mothman in there, got Nessie in there, and I'll post it on my social media when it's done.
Yeah. But what kind of tattoos y'all got? Let us know. Hit us up. Yeah.
Johnny's supposed to get a matching one of this.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Oh, well, thanks, bud.
Well, I never said I was going to. You was like, let's do it. And I'm like, well, I already kind of started on my stuff. There's really nowhere to put it.
What do you mean? You got plenty of room.
Where?
Right there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I want to get the doobie wrist tattoo. Look, you talking about small.
Hey, it could be flying above the...
No. You know how fucking bad it hurts in the ditch right there?
Well, you don't have to go in the ditch.
So,
It's
so bad. It's so bad.
Yeah, I got mine low, but
You got it right here on his forehead. Yeah, there's really...
you can have it going.
No.
It'd be huge. You can have it back
No. That's good real estate right there for a good character. I thought about I might get it on my leg. If I ever can get the nerve up to get my right leg started, it just hurts so bad. So bad.
So bad.
But I want to do a night scene on my leg.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking of like witches, but like the whole leg is
That'd be cool.
like a forest, and
Yeah.
like there's fires, and like there's witches, and there's like warlocks or whatever dancing around fire. But I also kind of want to do some Egyptian stuff.
You
So
can put pyramids on your leg.
I love that shit because I think they're the real original inventors, the original great minds of the world that
Would
got
you ever-
eliminated.
Would you ever put pyramids and they have like a UFO above them?
I don't think so. 'Cause I'm not sure how. I just think
Ancient aliens is the only one.
yeah, ancient aliens. But I just think that the ones that built the pyramids are the great minds that used to be.
Yeah.
And as time went on, and they intermingled with garbage humans, you know what I'm saying? We just fell off. You know what I mean? All that technology, all that knowledge is gone.
You think we'll ever get it back any
No.
kind of way?
No.
It's forever gone.
Yeah. And it's meant to be because the people that control the world now don't want you to have it.
Oh yeah. Well,
Because
you can
they had the money and the power by withholding the actual truth.
Because you can overtake shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but it's just this. They want the money and the power. And if everyone had knowledge, then they couldn't have all the power. They couldn't control the masses like they do. Because really, technically, no one has freedom.
No.
We're technically not free. So just get that through your head. You're not free. But you can do stuff, but you can't revolt. Because they will fucking annihilate you. Anyway.
Well, I guess that was all on the Big Ball Buddy Report this week. Got a new segment we're doing this week, and we're going to probably continue.
Depending
as long
on
as if we have the stuff to do it.
All right, segment 2, the TNHorror.com movie roundup. Movie roundup.
Did you hear that echo?
Movie roundup.
Another one.
All righty. So this is where you can go to TNHorror.com. You can check out these press releases that we get.
Yep.
Sent to us, and these are just a few, just a couple. You know, some hot rod movies. So you want to watch these trailers? We can watch the trailers.
Let's hold on. I know we got a synopsis of this.
Yeah, all you gotta do is click on it.
I did, but it took me just to the trailer on this one.
Oh,
I got it right here. Where'd it go? Right there. Sorry. All right, just read that.
All right, Hellhounds. A pack of werewolves known as the Hellhounds wage a war against a fanatical order of werewolf hunters called the Silver Bullets. The hounds and the bullets now roam the country, appearing to the outside world as rival biker gangs. After all his brothers and sisters are wiped out by the bullets, the last remaining hellhound, Alias, embarks on a bloody quest of revenge. The hunt is on. Directed by Robert Conway. And this movie will be out January 9th, digital release. This actually sounds really good. But we'll watch the trailer and we'll give you a legit response to this trailer, whether or not it looks good.
We're gonna let it play, and then we'll come back, and you can.
Yeah, because it'll echo. That's just how we're gonna have to do it, guys.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
How long? What's your reason?
Said you had something for me.
Carol has been hunting Alias, both inside and outside the scrapyard.
Kevin?
Something's trying to burst through my skin. What the hell is going on?
It's been a long time since I shared the gift with another.
So I'm a
werewolf.
Dave Carroll, one of your fellow hellhounds. Where is he?
I don't ride with any outside the pack. You're a bounty hunter.
Good boy.
Blood feuds have been going on long as anybody can remember.
Your wounds. Who are you?
Last of a dying breed. Werewolves.
I am expecting company tonight.
The werewolf and his maker are joined down to our very bone.
Y'all just watched it. If you didn't get to watch it, the transitions to being a werewolf is digital.
Pretty bad.
And then the werewolf costume looks pretty decent. I mean, for a low budget film.
Yeah, low budget. Yeah,
I'm down. I'm okay with that. The costume. I think we've seen worse movies.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think it might be interesting, whether or not how the dialogue goes could probably be pretty good.
Yeah.
Like for a revenge movie because he's going out.
Yeah, oh yeah.
If it's BGB certified, it'd probably be decent.
Yeah.
But if there's no B after the G, then probably not the best.
Yeah.
And that's blood, guts, and boobs. So if there's no boobs, I'm not sure about that movie.
Yeah, it looked like.
there's got to be guts, right?
Saw a scene a girl going back and showed her in a bra,
but that could be just it.
Yeah, that probably is.
But also they had some blood splatter on the camera, digital thing.
Yeah.
Not really a big fan of that.
No.
But yeah.
So the next one we got is a movie called Scalper. Everyone around psychic Clementine Carter is being brutally murdered by a mass killer dubbed the Scalper. Is it dead psycho Andrew Lubitz back from the grave, a copycat killer, or a horror beyond imagination? Clementine must use her second sight to stay one step ahead of the maniac's blade to solve the mystery. Directed by Chad Farren.
Yeah, Farren.
It's got a VOD release of January 16th, 2024. And we're gonna
watch this trailer and give you an honest reaction.
Yes. So here we go.
Here we go. We're getting there, guys. I swear to you, we're getting there.
Tonight, live in studio, we have the world-renowned psychic who helped crack the Scalper murders. Please give a warm welcome to Clementine Carter. Now, some of our listeners out there might be a little skeptical. Can you describe these visions to us?
It's like being in a waking dream state. Come to me. And a window opens where I can see into the past or the future.
Mom?
So can a seance be dangerous?
Some spirits can be quite malevolent.
Mrs. Carter.
You alright?
Oh God, he's back.
Andrew Lovitz has been dead for a while.
You really think it was a scalper?
Yeah, I mean, can Andrew Lovitz have come back from the dead and started killing again?
Who has the most to gain from the scalper returning?
Something about this that's just not right. Anything happens to you, I would never forgive myself.
It's a copycat. Spurred on by the news and their obsession with that phony psychic.
You okay? Clementine, Clementine, whoa, okay?
Is anybody out here?
Excuse me, pretty lady. His face was covered.
See?
Who are you? Talk to me!
It's not him. It's not him.
Who then?
Gotta say, Jake Busey's tan was a little bad.
A little bad, huh?
A little bad.
You know, so what's crazy? I watched a movie called Pig Killer, and it had Jake Busey as Robert Picton, and Bailing was in that movie too. So that's pretty crazy. They're in another movie together. But yeah, that's the scalper kind of.
Bailing is very pretty.
Yeah, pretty woman.
She a good actress? No. I mean, no. That's a no. That's not the best, is what you're saying. She needs to go back to acting school. She needs to do a little bit more acting school, is what you're saying. It's okay. I mean, not everyone's a great actor.
No, not everyone.
I mean, some of them just look pretty, but with time and practice. If you put work into your craft, you'd be great. You'd be good.
But she's I thought she was back in the day, man, but she's a well-known actress or a well-known
She
name.
is? I've never heard of her.
I've heard her before. I can't remember what movies, though.
I've never, ever heard of her. Let's see. Known for Red Corner in 1947. The Crow in 1994.
Bailing?
Was she? She was in Crank, High Voltage.
So yeah, I guess she's in some kind of well, but I hadn't seen her in nothing, big name movies or anything.
I guess The Crow.
Yeah, that's would that be considered a cult classic?
No, she was the evil girl.
Yeah,
the bad girl. Okay.
Yeah.
I would never have known her. Which I really didn't know any of the actors in that movie. I just watched the movie. I don't know a lot of actors though, let's be honest.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you definitely don't.
Like I watched a movie and I'm not researching a lot of it.
Yeah. So this
Jimmy's like, you know who that is? I'm like, no.
No clue.
He's like, usually they were in this movie, you watch it. Oh, my bad.
So this is our third and final movie of this.
The TNHorror.com movie roundup.
Yeah. All right, this is
That's not a lot of words.
No, not at all.
Roadkill. All right, Uncorked presents Roadkill. This is Uncorked Festival. We got going on here.
I'm not gonna read all that.
Hold on. This is coming out January 5th. I think this might be in theaters and digital January.
Danielle Harris is in this movie.
All right, Caitlin Carmichael, Ryan Hudson. So, lost while traveling through a rural county in 1983, a young woman crosses paths with a hitchhiker, headed to the same destination and offers a ride in exchange for directions. Their journey takes a violent turn when the two are caught up in a police manhunt for a fugitive killer. Oh, you're supposed to go bum, bum, bum.
Bum, bum, bum.
All right, cool. As victims begin to amass and authorities close in, it becomes a fight for survival on the open road. Featuring fun chase sequences. Oh, yeah, there you go. Strong special effects and great kills. Roadkill is written and directed by Warren Fast, who also co-stars.
Fucking P. Diddy of the movie industry.
Yeah. Warren Fast. He's so fast and furious with his roadkill driving skills.
This comes out January 5th, 2024.
Yeah.
In theaters and digital. It's TVMA, so it might be some boobage.
There's going to be some BGB in this. Are we going to watch the trailer for this one, Jim Jam?
Yeah.
We certainly are. Right?
The bodies of an unidentified man and woman were found today. The community wonders as the highway hunter returned.
You know how far to Abbeville? You're not a maniac or anything, are you?
Most of the other victims were drifters or homeless, but other than that, the MO looks the same. Lester and that girl that works for him, they're both gone.
You're a pretty little thing, aren't you?
You just passing through?
Whoever it was in a great big hurry.
Not too friendly around here. Ready?
Frankie!
I got a runner headed northbound on the main stretch.
What the hell?
Can't stop. I told you I like a good road trip. Oh God, no!
Didn't your daddy tell you to never pick up strangers?
My daddy taught me a lot of things. He taught me good.
Sucks, but yeah. I mean, the music isn't the best. Let's be honest. But I'd probably watch that in the theater.
So that gave me the feel of what's that one with Kurt Russell?
Oh,
where he's the stunt driver. But he was.
Oh man, I was thinking about that the first when I was talking about the
Grindhouse movie.
But I was thinking about that too, like seeing the cars, but also just thinking like this is probably like Kurt Russell movie. What was that?
Shit.
You cannot think of any Kurt Russell movie now. Tango and Cash was a Kurt Russell movie, wasn't it?
What the fuck?
Big Trouble in Little China was a Kurt Russell movie, right?
Oh yeah. He was in a couple.
What did you just Kurt Russell car movie?
Death Proof.
Death Proof.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of. It was like she's driving a fucking sports car.
Yeah, they were nice cars, but they kind of ruined the trailer. If you're not watching this, I'm not going to tell you who the killer is. I'm not going to tell you that it's her. I'm just saying that they kind of ruined it on who the killer is. I'm not saying it's her. It could be the hitchhiker.
Yeah.
Totally could be.
Sure.
Probably is the hitchhiker.
Maybe. All right.
Probably not, though. Where we at, Jim Jam?
We are.
Where are we at? Segment 3?
Yep. This is the listeners' stories. We have a couple this week. We got one from Reddit, and then we got Jude. He was a previous guest on the podcast. Jude S. Walco. Walco.
I'm going to pronounce it Walco because Walco sounds. It's not Wilco. He's not kin to Steve.
Yeah. So this comes from. We're going to start with the weird noise in the woods. This is from Narcissist. What's this say? Narcissist 03 on Reddit. It's a cryptids thread. So it said, heard a noise in the woods. Okay, so I never believed in cryptids ever. Ever. And my sister, 22 female, and 19 female.
19 flying female.
To joke about it a lot when they hang outside at night, which almost every night. Tonight we sat on the porch rather than on our chairs by the woods because we wanted to admire the Christmas lights we just put up. Mind you, we live almost in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by woods. We know what our neighbors' donkeys, cows, dogs, roosters, and other animals normally sound like. We've even had our fair share of run-ins with screaming foxes.
Wait, okay. Sounds like they do live in the middle of nowhere. Not almost.
My ass is not sitting by the woods in no chair either.
I mean, well, you get comfortable in your own area.
You know what would be even more scary is if you clear out.
He ran up behind you and grabbed you in the back of the head and bit your scalp off. Oh, sorry.
I'm just making a big old like circle in the woods. Go out, go a little ways in the woods, make a little circle. Have you some chairs in there? Just sit in the middle of the woods and just.
It wouldn't be like camping in the middle of the fucking woods.
No, I'm not talking about camping. I'm just saying, just chill out there.
Yeah, but then people would probably think that you're devil worshippers.
But it's right beside your house, is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it's just like your little chill spot in the woods. You have a path that goes to it, and it's all lit up path and all this. It's make it nice. Then it's
that's a little much.
Maybe not.
That's not spooky enough. It's got lights.
Anyways, that's why it's horrifying when tonight at 3:05. That is not tonight.
Let's be honest. You're up at the witching hour.
Yes.
So
this person heard a roar, scream from the woods.
Scream.
My bad. Only like 50 to 100 feet away
you.
From us. Clear as day, hardly any echo. We ran straight inside and locked the door. You fucking pussy.
I'm down with you.
Yeah.
The girls are getting shoved down to the ground.
Yes.
I mean, because it's just your sister. It's not your significant other.
Yeah.
You right? Like they're your sisters. So.
Yeah. So you saying
you got two?
You saying fuck them?
Yeah, you got two sisters. I'm right.
As long as you're fast.
Like, you're not as close with the youngest one. Like if you're the oldest, you didn't know her as long. Right.
Right.
I mean, let's be honest. 3 years less.
So sorry for your sister.
My sister's older.
Oh, she definitely.
I outrun her fucking ass, anyways.
No one around us or in our family were awake or young enough to think we would be a fun prank. We don't know how to feel. We tried thinking of every animal around, and none are known for making that noise. What do? What animal could do that?
We got some examples of like somebody's like trying to get you to click on YouTube. It's probably like they already said a fox. They already heard fox screaming.
Mm-hmm.
So this one has two
retards claiming it was a dragon. Fucking dragon.
Oh man.
Maybe Bigfoot or a dragon or something. Not quite sure. Definitely a fucking dragon.
Then the dragon thing's going to continue to carry on in the thread if there's a lot of answers.
Yeah.
Because everyone always, definitely a dragon. I mean, why wouldn't it be a dragon?
Yeah. Why not?
Dragging these balls on the ground.
Maybe
it's a Bigfoot dragging these balls on the ground.
It could be a dragon if they're in like fucking wherever they got the bearded dragons, but the bearded dragons make noises like that.
Have we talked about that?
The bearded dragon?
No, the conspiracy theory that dragons actually existed within the time of human writings, like within the last 5,000 years. Have we ever talked about that?
Ooh.
Well, like in every ancient culture, there's always talks about there was a dragon. They got depiction of dragons. Fucking, it's like in Asian history, like there's dragons are real. You're like you know what I'm saying? And it's almost like they were real, but we're being lied to and saying that they're not. So that you don't realize that dragons aren't that old. But it really would be a pterodactyl. It'd be like the Thunderbirds.
Yeah.
But it could have been a pterodactyl, just a big ass bird.
Yeah.
But they called them dragons. Anyways, yeah.
So for our next
conspiracy theory, baby.
For our next story from Jude S. Walco. Read this, John.
So he emails us and says, "Yo guys, how have you been? I do have an interesting encounter that to this day I cannot explain. Let me start off by saying that Thailand is a very superstitious place where people believe in ghosts as part of everyday life. Not like we believe in Santa Claus, but like we believe the sun will rise every day. And this is what we're talking about, ghost houses.
Yeah.
They have ghost houses outside of their home so that when a person dies, they can go into the house and live. We talked about this.
Yeah,
it's not about it would be, do you not believe in ghosts in Thailand? You'd be a weirdo to not believe in ghosts.
There's a movie out there called Ghost Houses.
Yeah.
Where we interviewed the director and one of the actors from it.
But yeah, and this is how we got to know that people in Thailand, it's weird if you don't believe in ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways,
there's stories.
So you can read some stories about that he's written at mysteryandsuspense.com.
If I can remember to do this, I'll probably put this link in the description.
Yeah, we'll put that in the description below. But so that's not why he's not here for that today. Here's a backstory. He used to and still do video vlogs, mostly in Thailand for his YouTube Hobro, Hobro channel. So hit that up. Go like that.
Go share, follow them and all that.
Yeah, they're usually stream of consciousness and hardly edited. The one below was when we were eating roadside. So there's the video. Jim will maybe he'll throw that up there too. He remembers it very clearly.
We're gonna watch it.
Okay, yeah. And at 101, there's a black-eyed Asian little girl entity.
Whizzes by his head. So we're gonna go into this real quick and show you. I already got it.
You got it queued up. We're gonna a
little further back and
47 seconds. We'll get up to the 101 mark and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, here we go. We're gonna make it full screen and we'll start it.
Well, Hobros, here we are on our way to Loei, L-O-E-I. We stopped to get something to eat on the side of the road. Here we are, the little typical Thai.
Where are they?
Look, right here. That's what he was talking about. Look at that. That is terrifying. But I'll unmute it or I'll unpause it and watch behind him. There's no, and it's going down too. Like, so hold on, here, right here. There's nowhere it could have been. You know?
Yeah, that's weird.
We'll do it again. Okay, here we go. We'll play it one more time.
We stopped to get something to eat on the side of the road.
It'll go right by his head right here.
Typical Thai.
And then
there's nothing.
There's nothing. No.
There was a car right there.
Yeah. So
like that little girl was way too tall.
Yeah. So that's the video he sent over.
Go back to his
to
the email. So just real quick, he said he didn't notice anything until he edited, and kept seeing a white blur go by. When he watched it in slow-mo, he seen that it was a little girl.
Yeah, it definitely looked like a little girl. What I'm thinking, what I would initially think, and I'm sure he did too, is kind of look like a little girl on someone's shoulder. But then as you know, the video goes on and you move and you kind of see beside him, it's just traffic, and he's walking beside a car and there's no one behind him. So that's definitely hard to explain.
So he has an attached blog called Pilot, which means ghost face. That he once wrote when my daughter, now a 20-year-old, was when she was a kid. Gives you more insight into the Thailand ghost culture. Oh man, that's weird.
Yeah, Jude, man, really appreciate you
Go ahead.
sending over your story and the video with it. You know, hopefully.
Hold on. So, people in Thailand, like his wife, they don't not just believe in ghosts. Some, like my wife, report to be able to actually see the ghosts. And she said, he said, when I showed my wife this video, she said, yeah, that little girl follows you around all the time. In her opinion, she believes it could be a child I had in a past life. Thais believe in reincarnation or possibly one aborted, although to my knowledge, I don't have any unborn children. But who's to say with 100% certainty? So, wow. So it's just following him around. His wife sees it all the time. Don't even say nothing to him.
Damn. That's fucked up. Again,
Yeah.
Jude, appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man, that's a
Sending that
great
over.
story. That's freaking awesome.
Heck
I
yeah.
want to go to Thailand so bad.
Yeah, hey, well, if Jude's over there, man, I'm sure he can show us around.
I'd love to go there. Like, I want to travel anywhere though. That'd
That'd be awesome. We gotta get passports first.
Yeah.
So that's our listener stories, and now Johnny, it is time to see what's behind. All right. So we'll get here in a second.
Oh no, we're watching this.
Yeah. This is leaked footage.
Garbage.
From a military pilot leaks footage of land found in Antarctica.
This is not real.
John,
I can already tell you it's not real.
Why?
Because I read the comments. And I know it's not real because the land that's past at the ice wall in Antarctica isn't all snowy and icy.
Well, I'm going to show it to you any fucking ways, even though Johnny...
I mean, I've researched this stuff. Yeah. I've researched a lot of flat earth stuff. It's fun to mess with people about. If you ever want to fuck somebody, tell them about flat earth. They have a fit. Yeah, it's just this, yeah, totally not Canada. Totally not Canada. Sorry. You can play it.
I don't want to play it.
You can play it.
I don't want to play it no more.
It's
fake. It's fake. What's the point?
It is fake. It's fake as hell.
All right, well, that's not Canada. I mean, that's not Antarctica. It was Canada.
Oh, yeah. It's the Arctic Circle. I'm sorry to disappoint you, Jimmy. I do more research. I can't help it. And, like, really, like, when you go past Antarctica and, like, get over the landmass and the ice wall and stuff.
You just go back to north.
Well, no, like it opens up and there's ocean. But there's, like, land you can live in. Like, it ain't just ice.
What country is it?
It's new land
that
we're not allowed to go to.
Why? So, is there someone monitoring?
That's where the technology comes from.
So,
like, the aliens come from that land.
So if you go to the Southern Ocean and try to go to that,
you can go to Antarctica, but you can't really fly over. I don't think you can like.
So you can't take a boat and just go straight from like south of Antarctica.
Like you talking about go around it and then come back up north?
Well, I'm talking about like if you get on a ship and you go if you get
to Antarctica,
yeah, and just keep going south,
yeah,
you'll hit that land, right?
Yeah.
So why?
Well, you'll hit it everywhere. It's all Antarctica. It's all south.
What's past Antarctica? Once you go past Antarctica, won't you go be coming back on the North Pole?
Dude, remember, it's the ice wall. We're talking about flat Earth here.
But if it's the round one, it just comes back around to North Pole, right?
Well, eventually, I mean, yeah. I mean, but like Antarctica is like on the very bottom, right?
Yeah.
So technically, you can't just go around because it's on the bottom.
But you just go under.
So no, you can't go under it because it's on the bottom. All the water's around the edges of it.
Yeah, I know.
So you'd have to go around it.
Yeah, that's
like you'd have to go around, and then you would hit South America.
So you go like in the middle.
South America's right there.
Like you go in the middle of Antarctica, turn your ship
left, right. You can't.
Why?
Because Antarctica's there.
So okay,
Antarctica is south.
So on the other side of it, on the opposite side of South America side.
Yeah, if the bottom of South America, you go south, there's Antarctica.
But then you go around it and then get to that backside of the land, then come back up. That's the backside of it. Is that the dark side of Antarctica?
Oh man, I don't know.
So
it's like this, and then you would be going like around the edges of it.
You made me pull up a Google map of the Earth.
It's just stupid. Like think about it. Like you're like it's like here, just on there, All the water is held in by gravity.
All right.
It doesn't come out.
Here we go, Johnny. Look, this is Earth.
Google Earth. Yeah. Look.
Okay.
All right.
Antarctica right there.
Well, is it? Like it's blurred out for some reason, so I don't know. It's weird, ain't it?
So look.
Yeah, there's Africa. Yeah.
Okay, so the way I'm talking, so.
Well, that's Australia. You done turned it.
Okay.
There's Antarctica. You're not even showing them. Like, we need to be, like, this needs to be shown. Yeah. Here we go.
Right, so there's Australia.
Yeah.
This is Antarctica, right?
Yeah, suppose. That you can't really see, which is weird.
So if I
Is that stupid? Yeah. Okay, there's a center. No boat. You can't get no boat on it.
No, what I was talking about, like, okay,
so you have to go around it.
You go around it, and then you get your ship right here.
Okay.
And then you go
right in to the United States of. Yeah, you can go up. See, look, go up. Where you going? You got lost.
Okay, we're back.
You're on Magellan.
So that's New Zealand is on the top side of it, right?
Yeah, that's where we're.
Okay, then on the other side of it. So what's the big deal about going to this side of it?
You can go to any side of it.
Well,
what I was talking about, dude, we're talking about flat Earth.
If it's flat Earth, but look, if you go to this side, there's just open ocean for ways.
Well, I mean, there's probably some islands in there somewhere.
Sure.
Yeah. Super weird. Oh my God, that's space. Look.
Holy shit, what is this?
They done showed us the hole in the Earth. I'm just kidding. That's just ice.
Peter Island.
Oh, Peter Island. Anyways.
Godly, I found Peter Island. That's
all islands we find, it's Peter.
That's a lot, Peter Island.
So, yeah, I mean, technically, yeah, you could go. Well, I mean, you probably wouldn't survive because the waters are fucking chaotic.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So, this next.
I just believe in flat Earth. I just like fucking with people about flat Earth. Let's just throw that out there, okay?
Right.
I can understand why people believe it. But
so here's another one I got. I found on cryptids on Reddit. Number of claps to scare a Wendigo. Apparently, you could scare a Wendigo.
All right,
with clapping.
You're gonna read this in a voice.
You do it.
First off, I want to write all. No, I'm just kidding. That'd be a fucked up voice to read.
Do it a whole voice like
that. Like that. First off, I want to right all the wrongs about the Dogman claps. You just clap 4 times to scare away a Dogman because the word begins with D, which is the 4th letter of the English alphabet. Take that tidbit of unequivocal wisdom and apply it to the Wendigo. W equals 23, Jim Jam. We're going to need 23 claps. And that was Jim Jam jerking off to scare a Wendigo away. So that's how you know. This keeps flip-flopping back and forth. It was clearly satire. So, yeah.
You know what else begins with D?
These nuts. Is that what you're going to say?
I was trying to figure out something about saying something about your mama. I couldn't get. I just like.
You know what else begins with a D?
You're Deborah. Okay, I could have done it like this. So you know what else begins with D? My dick in your mouth.
My dick in your mouth.
There you go.
That's gay.
Can't say that, Johnny.
Well, I mean, is it not gay?
Because
it's me.
Oh yeah.
Because it's me, so that would
that's
be.
not offensive.
No,
because
that would
that's
be
technically the definition of gay.
Yeah.
If you're a man and man.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's
all right.
Fuck, dude.
All right, so yeah.
So this went off the rails.
So if you ever see a Wendigo, clap 23 times and hope you can get it. You can clap 23 times before he kills you.
But a Bigfoot, oh, it's sucked to a Yeti though. No, a Yeti. You have to go all the way down to Y. If I knew how many letters were in the alphabet, I could tell you that it was 25, but I don't know.
Okay, so
I don't know how many letters in the alphabet. You know how many letters in the alphabet?
So yeah,
26.
32.
Teeth in your mouth. You know what else is in your mouth?
These nuts. All right, so this one right here, we got a weird light in the sky. This is pretty wild, though.
Yeah,
So,
it's totally legit.
Shut the fuck up. You ain't ruining this one.
Okay, let's go.
I'm trying to. Here you go. But look at this. Look, you see that? What is that, Johnny? Of course, they're not gonna have shitty. Okay, here he goes. What? But that is pretty wild, though, right there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Would you admit? What would you do? And it goes up. What is that?
It's a comet.
You think it's a comet?
Yeah, it's going across the sky.
Cool. But when look
No,
around,
it's not. It's going way too. It's going way too slow.
see, but that's what I was talking about. Because look at that, though, how big
It is
it
the
is.
world's largest flashlight being pointed up into the fucking clouds.
But it don't have a string behind it. You know, like if you had a flashlight,
How you know?
But they edit it out.
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
String across the sky. But yeah, what do y'all
moving awfully slow?
If you're watching this, what do y'all think this is? It does have a tail right there, so
Unless they've slowed the video down, which he's moving around a lot though. So
I'm gonna unmute it and maybe we can hear him talking.
Did you see that?
No, it's not. It's not slowed down. So.
Yeah.
But it has a tail.
It's moving slow. But then again, though, I don't know how far away it is because it could be a comet of some sort, or not a comet. Well, it could be a comet.
It's got a big tail right there, so.
But I'm not sure how fast comets like go across the sky because a comet's different than an asteroid, right?
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know, man. It looks pretty cool. I'd love to see that. If you can show us where we can see stuff like that, let us know. At 931-325-9755.
Yeah, and you can also email us if you don't want to do that at tnhorror, or tnhorror@gmail.com.
And if you'd like to fund us to be able to go on a spooky camping trip, you can do that also. I don't know how, but you can do it.
Heck yeah. Johnny. Well,
we appreciate y'all listening.
Yeah, remember,
like,
share, subscribe.
All
our social medias.
Big Ball Buddies on
TikTok. And I want to remind again before we go, 21st, Mick Foley at Zany's in Nashville. We will be there with John. He's going to come out with us. Yeah. And
also, don't forget, next week, the 27th, there will not be a podcast.
Nope.
But go follow us on our TikTok because you definitely, by the time this comes out, you need to see the awesome Christmas ice cream sandwich we had.
Yeah.
From Walmart. It was delicious.
Oh, yeah. It was real good.
Freaking good Christmas holiday ice cream sandwich.
So I guess the next time you hear us on this podcast, it'll be in 2024.
Yeah, and Little Debbie Christmas tree ice cream is only $2. It's on sale already.
Walmart.
So, boom, boom.
Heck yeah. Well, Johnny, I guess that's all we got. Y'all have a happy holidays, and we will see y'all in the new year.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's. Be safe.
That's all we got. We out.
Peace.
Thank you for listening to Jim Jam and Johnny in the Horror Basement and beyond. Please follow, like, share, and rate us wherever you listen to us.